Who has time for sleep when, indeed, it is beginning? No, actually, in actual reality, it has begun. Why? It's time to take over this crypto market, guys. And Donald Trump is not playing around anymore. He's not joking about, because he just stated that heading to the crypto dinner in Virginia in a little while. The United States of America is dominating in crypto, Bitcoin, etc. And we are going to keep it that way. Okay? I told you this from the beginning of time, that all these other countries throughout the globe are taking crypto seriously, right? Because they don't want to get left behind. But when America steps in, they're going to have a leapfrog moment, right? It's going to be like overnight, and America does not want to lose this race, so they're going to prop the markets as high as possible, right? And they're going to gobble up as many coins as possible. Okay, so here comes America. This is why we're pumping, and it's nonstop. BlackRock buys 7,860 Bitcoin today. The craziness. That's a big amount of Bitcoin, guys, right? That's 8,000. That marks it right here. When was the other times they bought that much Bitcoin? Not too many, right? Not too many times. So this is a big moment today, guys, that they bought that many that much Bitcoin. So not only are they going for Bitcoin, but they're also going for Ethereum. That's the main topic in today's video. It's about alt season because it seems like it's beginning. I repeat, the moon has agreed with our theory. BlackRock has just bought $26 million worth of Ethereum on Coinbase. It's time for ETH to pump. Or it's time for Ethereum to pump. So not only is BlackRock and these institutions are gobbling up Bitcoin at the fastest rates possible, but they're now attacking Ethereum to get it off the markets, right, into their own hands. Why? Because they're about to pump Ethereum, which will then mark alt season, because ETH is the king of altcoins. I know everyone and their grandmas have said Ethereum has died, right? And I knew it. When ETH was at 1.5k, I even said it's undervalued, I believe. And look where it's at now. And guess what? It's still going to go higher. Okay, we're going to be talking about my charts and everything soon. Then, what's crazy is, an Ethereum Will bought $3.8 million worth of Ethereum. He bought it back with a loss of $2.6 million. Never sell your Ethereum, guys. Okay, so he sold a 2.5k ETH here on April 14th. Okay, this whale, supposed whale. Then just recently, he bought 1,500 Ethereum worth 3.8 million, guys, right? So he just lost. He's in a negative of 1,000 ETH because he sold during the bear market, or not the bear, but during that recent crash that happened with tariffs, and he just bought back in. You guys see, everyone is sidelined, guys. Here's a valuable lesson. When crashes occur and you're holding spot, okay, and you're just holding for dear life, why would you even sell? It doesn't make sense to me, right? Especially if a crash already happened, especially if that coin is getting to oversold areas, right? Why? You know why, guys? It's because of fear and emotions, right? That's why. That's the scariest feeling to have, is fear, right? Because it takes control, and then you do this type of mistake, guys. Okay, so he at least he bought back. Then we got Ethereum ETF inflow of $600,000 yesterday. Okay, so money's starting to pour into Ethereum, which will then bring down Bitcoin's dominance, right? And then mark alt season. Then that whale that we have been talking and tracking down, guys, the Bitcoin whale, right? He's been longing the hell out of Bitcoin. He's now not only longing Bitcoin for 800 million, but he's also longing Ethereum now. Very beautiful, because remember, he longed a Bitcoin before this recent pump. Now he's eyeing Ethereum and is like, maybe perhaps ETH is about to go next, right? So Ethereum, his entry price is 2666, okay, and it's been going up. He's long 25x of 60 million, guys, his position. Very beautiful, right? That's what we want to see. Money pouring in, flooding in. Pepe, he's still long, okay? Pepe is long with millions, and he's long Sui as well with millions, guys. So now these whales, these Bitcoin whales, are taking some profits from their Bitcoin and injecting it into altcoins, right? That's how money flows, guys, from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then XRP and S coins, right? That's how the money flows down. So here's my technical analysis side of things of alt season, right? And what's happening with these altcoins is alt season about to appear, because it seems like things are starting to make some noise now, right? With altcoins especially. Look at XRP, it's been moving up, beautiful. So here's my game plan, guys. Okay, let's go to the Bitcoin dominance chart. And this chart basically says that when this chart trends higher like this, guys, okay, that's Bitcoin outperforming altcoins, and that's retail insiders, wealthy folks taking their money from altcoins and injecting into Bitcoin. But when it's trending down like this, okay, that's when the insiders exchange their Bitcoin for other coins, altcoins specifically, right? Ethereum, XRP, Dogecoin, everything in between. And we're at a specific point in time, a very critical point, guys, because when this starts to waterfall previously like this, guys, that's when you will not be able to go sleep. You're going to check your portfolio every night, every 30 minutes, every 5 minutes. But the way we get to that point is this is how. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the code cracked here. Is by the weekly chart. There's a moving average right here, guys, and it's around 61%. I believe this will come down like this, and at this point, it needs to hold this moving average as resistance like that, right? If it holds as support like this, guys, so it comes up like that, it's going to go back up. This moving average, okay, for every altcoin, this is about every altcoin out there, even XRP, the dominance will come down. It will need to hold this yellow moving average as resistance when it does get to that point, okay? And then if it does hold it as resistance, all this liquidity will be taken. Liquidity, 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 all throughout. Look how much the liquidity there is. Back here, there wasn't much. Back in this previous cycle, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 compared to over 10. And that was demonic, right? Imagine this time what's going to happen. Exactly, it's going to be even crazier. But the way we would know is by this chart on the weekly, guys, right? So mini alt season is about to begin, but the truth will be told on this moving average. We'll get to that point at some point in time. For now, it's looking good though. For the Bitcoin dominance, lower high, still have, so yeah, it looks like it's getting rejected, right? Very beautiful, and plus the volume, right? So I do believe it's going to come down, right, to that moving average. And then at that point, it's going to be a very significant point in time to see what happens, right? So we'll see. Then, people are trying to front run it because they're saying that, hey, wait a minute, the RSI is breaking down, okay? These indicators are flashing that alt season is about to appear right now. Bearish cross on the MACD. Remember, when this goes down, that means alts are flying. Money is pouring from Bitcoin to altcoins. Bitcoin dominance breaking down from the falling wedge. Oh wow, look at this beautiful observation. There's a pattern right here on the smaller time frames, right? And it's a bearish pattern, it seems as. It means it's going to come down again to that moving average, okay? MACD shows bearish cross and is breaking trend lines as well. So that's very beautiful for altcoins to rise. Then, the classic bull run cycle. Bitcoin, the money flows from stocks, gold to Bitcoin, then it floods to Ethereum, and then it floods to XRP and every other altcoin. That's when the alt mania happens, right? Everyone thinks the cycle is different, but it's not, guys, because cycles repeat, history repeats, right? The past proves the future, and the future proves the past. Oh wow, guys, this is the altcoin season index, right? And when it's at this top area, that means altcoins are very euphoric. When it's at this bottom area, I'm guessing it doesn't say here, but it means altcoins are very oversold, right, versus overbought. And down here, the sentiment is trash. Up here, the sentiment is like insanity. Where are we at? Let's zoom in. So we are at the oversold area. Projection to go back to overbought, right? And that's all alt season. Retail interest, nada, 0, right? So it's looking fantastic for altcoins, guys. Yeah, alt season 2025, the party hasn't really even started yet, right? There's this other pattern on the Bitcoin dominance chart. When it breaks the support region right here, that's when alt season officially begins. But I know alt season will begin due to this line, this moving average, which sits at right now 61.43%, or 40 something ish percent. When it gets rejected off this resistance, guys, or right, it has to turn it back into resistance like this. That's when alt season officially begins. Okay, so yes, you could front run alt season right now, which everyone is because everyone's holding altcoins, right? I only hold XRP because you know what happened with everything, and I'm trying to take advantage of this move that's incoming, right? The Bitcoin dominance going down, XRP will rise, Ethereum will rise, every altcoin will rise, but the truth will be told at this point. If Bitcoin dominance rejects this support region, alt season begins. If it supports it, that means Bitcoin will fly even higher, or alts will die, right? Bitcoin will be in control. If it supports, if it rejects, alt season begins. So the truth has been told, the truth has been cracked. Let's see what comes up next. But for now, alts will rise because this, I believe, will come down. Not beneath your vice, until we see the truth being stated right here. Let's see what happens next. Prepare. The fountain for today's video from Jack the Rippler. It's a sign, XRP. Right? The heavens are screaming. It's time to turn bullish. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And not beneath your vice. And not beneath your vice. But it was so amazing. See you.